Good morning, Guardians. The Hedgehog Gamer here, and it's time for another weekly reset in Destiny 1, where things change every week. Yes, it still does change. The weekly reset, the weapons they carry, all of that, everything does reset. Challenge of the Elders. So, for this week, because I am late, I will go more into it. For this week's weekly reset, we have, first off, for Crucible, Mayhem Rumble. As in insane chaos and insanity. Fire teams of 1 to 3 players embrace the chaos, greatly increased ability. Basically, your super keeps recharging much faster, and there's more heavy ammo, so there's more chaos and insanity. You get a Treasure of Ages box and 10 legendary marks. I might try and collect a bunch of Treasure of Ages boxes and just open them so people can see what are in them. Multiple Treasure of Ages boxes. Make sure I have space for it because my stuff keeps getting sent to the post. Anyway, that is Crucible. For the weekly story playlist, which is, again, the best way to farm legendary marks, because you get at least 20 per mission, up to 35, and you can do it 5 times, and you get a Treasure of Ages box. Just make sure you're not at the maximum of 200, or you won't get any, like I'm at right now. Ooh, nice! Iron Lords. So that means all the story missions from Rise of Iron. My favorite all-out DLC for Destiny has always been Rise of Iron. Loved that one. So you get to play missions from Rise of Iron with Heroic, so more enemies. Berserk, Minions of the Darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. And Small Arms, so one of my favorites because I like using my primary. So you get to play missions out of Rise of Iron. Something I'm definitely going to be doing this. Then you have the Shiva Crisis Heroic, so strikes. I think Destiny has the better strikes than Destiny 2. That's just me. Let me know. You've got, as always, you're always going to have Heroic, so more enemies. Then you have Small Arms, which I love. Like I said, I'm a big primary weapon person, so I'm good with Small Arms. Because you get primary weapon damage is favorite. Then you have Ironclad. More enemies have shields. More on that in a minute. And then Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air. There will be more enemies with shields, just trust me. I ran into that in Challenge of the Elders. All right. Then you have the weekly Nightfall Strike, which I did not check what that was because let's go see. What? Boy, I was not prepared. I've been doing Challenge of the Elders, and I ran into a surprise I did not expect. This is great.
No, just here to support my favorite guardian.
I'm sure. Let's take that Nexus mind apart.
I missed Cade. Cade made the game. Cade was fun. And, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I remain. Anyway, so you've got... Ooh, this one. All right, so this is the Nexus. Why are you here? And then it turns out he's bored. Yeah. So it's the Nexus, which is on Venus, which is... this one right over here. The Golden Age legends tell of ancient tunnels below the Academy, where a Vex machine once ate away at the planet, descended to the old dig sites, and find this Nexus before it returns again. There's a secret cheese point you could do. It's the thing in the middle, all the way down. You jump all the way down, and there's a point where Cade's like, I don't even have a stomach, but it always like messes with my stomach when you do these jumps. When you jump and do, yeah. So that's the Nexus. The modifiers for the Nightfall are Epic, which is like Heroic on steroids. Specialist, special weapon damage is favored. No ammo drops for your equipped weapon. So Juggler, pain in the butt, but you get more heavy. Because if you're using your primary ammo won't drop. So you will get more heavy and secondary. Same with secondary. So basically, whatever weapon you have equipped, ammo for it won't drop. And if you completely run out of ammo, the game will not give you ammo. Normally, if you completely run out of ammo, all of a sudden, after a couple seconds, you'll hear this click noise, and you will get more ammo. When Juggler is in effect, that does not happen, because the whole point of Juggler is to drive you absolutely nuts with your with your ammo amounts. So, not going to happen. Sometimes I wish Warframe would do that, because Warframe has like a million different types of ammo. But then you can get other things that can help you with that. Anyway, but it makes life easier. Chaff, Plato Radar is disabled, and Ironclad, more enemies have shields. Again, don't forget to pick up the bounties from Zavala. There are bounties for the Nightfall at the bounty board, but Zavala has 3 bounties. I often forget them, other people forget them, and but Zavala has 3 bounties for the Nightfall. So you have to go to Zavala to get these bounties. Next, you have Challenge of the Elders, and this was rough. So we have Catapult, grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. That's great. You got super kill bonus, which sucks for a hunter main, especially a gunslinger like me. And Ironclad, more enemies have shields, and it will surprise you. I was doing it. So the first boss is the Hive, but not taken. Darkblade of the Hive. It's the Darkblade of the Hive. The second is the non-taken Fallen. So the pilot servitor of the war-wrecked Fallen Ketch, and the servitors have shields. They have solar shields. It is a pain in the butt to get through their shields. You're going to get a lot of servitors with shields. Completely will throw you off. It completely threw me off. I'm like, wait a minute. Since when have these servitors had solar shields? They will, not the Vandals, the servitors. My God, that was just an unexpected surprise. And then the third one is Taken Hive. So, Psylocke the Defiled, Thirst for Your Life. The Taken, the little acolytes, have void shields. So the wizards have solar shields, and the Taken, which you have a lot of them, and you really need a void weapon. So I was completely thrown off. I need to figure out my weapons because it was not easy. All of a sudden, these enemies that normally are one-shot kills are like, they have shield, and they are nice. You feel like you're playing match game. So I'm warning you, these shields are a pain in the butt. You need to take that into account and make sure you have something to deal with. I'm lucky I have Abyss Defiant, which is a solar weapon in the primary slot. And I think I have another one. But I don't have any of those void ones. But just so you know, those Taken and those Shanks are pain in the butt. I would have had this solo, but I died several times because it suddenly hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. While I was running through it, I'm like, wait a minute. These Shanks never have shields. It must have been a long time since this has been up like this. And it totally surprised me. So that's my warning. Anyway, so like I said, the bosses are the Darkblade of the Hive, which is not Taken Hive. The second is the Pilot Servitor, which is not Taken Fallen. And the third is Psylocke the Defiled, which is Taken Hive. No Cabal, but a lot of shields. And finally, the weekly featured raid, Golgoroth Oryx. It's King's Fall. I'd love to do King's Fall. Anyway, I'm going to be late because I spent all this time I'm like, no, I got to try one more time. No, I got to try one more time because I'm trying to juggle my weapons and figure out what I've got. I got to think it over and see what would work good against those shield combinations. So I got to go. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the tower.